Today's lesson is on los adjetivos posesivos, the possessive adjectives. ¿Qué es un adjetivo posesivo? What is a possessive adjective? Well, let's think about it. Adjectives are words that describe or define a noun. Possessive means having to do with ownership or who something belongs to. A word that describes who owns a noun is a possessive adjective. Un adjetivo posesivo. Reminder, nouns. A noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. Anything countable. If you can say, here is a blank, that is a pair of blanks, there are 3 blanks. If you can count it, that word is being used as a noun. It has now become a noun. All right? So, noun, a person, place, thing, idea, anything countable. All right? So, entonces, adjetivos posesivos incluyen. So, possessive adjectives include mi, tú, and su in español, or my, your, and his, her in English. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at these possessive adjectives and see how they work. Again, we have a chart, and this chart is divided mostly by person, just like your conjugation chart where you have first, second, third, and then singular and plural. This is divided the same way. Now, within each category, there are going to be further subdivisions, and I will explain those as we go along. First person singular is I or me. First person plural is we, or us. Second person singular is you. Second person plural is you, or you all, or all of you. All right? And third person singular is him, her, he, she, one, and also third person plural is they. Now, let's look at these possessive adjectives. So, mi, mis mean my. Tú, tus means your. Su, sus means his, her. Nuestro, nuestra, nuestros, nuestras means our. Su, sus means your, and su, sus can also mean their. All right, let's unpack this. So, some of these end in an S and some don't. Why? If it ends in an S, it means that the object you're talking about is plural. If it does not have an S, it means the object you're talking about is singular. Okay? Mi libro, my book. Mis libros, my books. Okay? Now, only here is there gender involved. So for first person plural, nuestro and nuestra, nuestros and nuestras. Let's take a guess. Y, O, and A. That's right. It has to do with masculine and feminine. If the word you are describing is masculine, you say nuestro. If it's feminine, you say nuestra. Nuestro libro, our book. Nuestra mesa, our table. If it's plural, add an S. Nuestros libros, our books. Nuestras mesas, our tables. Okay, very similar to stuff we've seen before. Very simple. Now, sus. Okay, we use the same word in Spanish for 3 different categories. How does this work? Well, if you're saying it's his book, su libro. If it's y'all's book, su libro. If it's their book, su libro. For these 3, you're going to have to rely on the context. If I say, aquí está su libro, it could mean here is his or her book. It could mean here is y'all's book, or it could mean here is their book. It could mean all 3 of those things. So you're going to have to use the context, the words around the sentence to help you determine. Now, if I give you that sentence just on its own, then any of these 3 translations is fine. It's even better if you tell me that it could be all 3. Let's move on to the examples. Ejemplos para personas singulares. And I should have put a little asterisk here because there's also some plurals here. But you'll see what I mean. Aquí está mi libro. Here is my book. Aquí están mis libros. Here are my books. Notice the verb is plural because the books are plural. Mis, plural because the books are plural, and libros is plural because the books are plural. It's more than one book. Aquí está tu libro. Here is your book. Aquí están tus libros. Here are your books. Aquí está su libro. Here is his or her book. Also, here is y'all's book, or here is their book. And aquí están sus libros. Here are his or her books. And also, here are y'all's books, and here are their books. All right. Very simple. Moving on to the plural first person examples. Aquí está nuestra amiga. Here is our female friend. Aquí está nuestro amigo. Here is our male friend. Aquí están nuestras amigas. Here are our female friends. Aquí están nuestros amigos. Here are our male friends. All right, that's how the possessive adjectives work. Now, one final note. Do you notice where these possessive adjectives go in relation to the object they describe? That's right. All of these examples, the possessive adjective comes before. If the possessive adjective comes before the book or the noun that you're describing, these are the possessive adjectives you use. If you want to flip this, instead of saying, here is my book, you want to say something like, that book is mine, and you say the possessive adjective after, then the same way that my and mine are different, in Spanish we have words that you use that come after the noun. They're not here. So for now, these possessive adjectives, when you write them, they are going to come before the noun, okay? Because these possessive adjectives, these specific ones, are used before the noun they describe. And we have different ones in Spanish for the ones that come after the noun we describe. All right, let's go on to the quiz. Quiz. Question 1. What is a possessive adjective? Question 2. Give 4 examples of possessive adjectives in Spanish and English. So give me 4 in Spanish and give me their English translations. Number 3. Does gender play a role in possessive adjectives that come before the noun they modify? This is going to be tricky. I want you guys to really pay attention to this one. 4 through 8. Translate. ¿Dónde está mi silla? Necesito usar tu bolígrafo. Ella es nuestra profesora de inglés. Me gusta su mochila. Ellos tienen sus libros. And question 9, how would you rate your understanding of this subject? All right, very good work. Thank you for paying attention. Please submit your responses on Google Classroom, and I will see you all later. Have a lovely day. Stay safe and healthy, and take care. Goodbye.